If Dr. King were alive today, what do I think he would say about current events? Change, unity, war, economy, voting, and prison. If Dr. King were alive today, what would Dr. King say? I think Dr. King would say, it was a win, a win, a win. January 20th, history begins. Barack Hussein Obama Jr., President-elect, will be sworn in. I think Dr. King would say, I'm very proud of the number of young people who voted in the past presidential election. I get great joy knowing that people stand in lines for hours to exercise their right to vote. I think Dr. King will remind us of our responsibilities to ourselves, our families, and our community to create more unity. I think Dr. King would say, I'm very disappointed that we have more young black men in prison than we do in college pursuing their degrees. And on that same note, young boys and young men, pull up your pants. Young ladies and young girls, cover yourselves and learn to dress for success. I think Dr. King would say, don't be a dropout, be a graduate on top. Don't be a criminal looking for a lawyer. You be the lawyer. Don't be a drug dealer or a drug user. Be a doctor or a pharmacist. Don't do the crime if you don't want to do the time. After researching and understanding that Dr. King was never a man of violence, I think Dr. King would say, end the war and bring our troops home. Being the reverend, minister, preacher, civil rights leader, and to me, a prophet, I think Dr. King would say, in all that you do, don't forget to pray, because the prayers of the righteous availeth much. Last but not least, I think Dr. King would say, I didn't march on Washington, spend nights in jail, arrange boycotts, get watered down by the power water hoses, growled at by police dogs to lose generation after generation. Now is the time for yes we can. I think Dr. King would say, the struggle is almost over. The dream is almost fulfilled. And the promised land is in reach. I would say to Dr. King, thank you. I am the dream fulfilled. Change is my middle name. My head is on straight. My mind is wide open. And my eyes are on the prize. Yes, we can. There's still one more thing. I can only imagine in my young mind Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Barack Hussein Obama Jr. standing together, holding hands and singing, it's been a long time coming, but I know a change